Alrighty, let's get right back to it. This is what, day 5, I believe. I don't have the most specific goals besides just keep learning and playing better. But I would like to drain this fountain, now that I know that it's a possibility. And then I want to figure out the garage situation. I have a growing series of notes. I have 20 more steps today, so that's nice. Let's keep poking around. Ew. Not an amazing start. Billiard room's a bit less limiting. Gotta remember, I do not have my metal detector anymore, so it's not gonna ping when I might be missing something. But even when I do have it, I might be missing gems, so I just gotta always keep an eye out. It's just a shadow. Plus, minus, times, divide. Okay, 10. 13 minus 12, 1. Oh, it's getting more complicated, like because they know I already know how to do it, I guess. 7 times 2 is 14. 16 divided by 2 is 8. The first division ever. Ugh, oh, 4. Okay, 16. 16 plus 10 is 26. Times 5. Oh, that's rude. 100 plus 6 times 5 is 30. 130. Divided by 10 is 13. Nope. 13 is 1. 7 times 2 is 14. 65 is 18. Okay, 16. 16 times 10 is 160. Times 5 is 500 plus 60 times 5 is 300. Yeah, I'm gonna start over. 16 times 10 is 160. I think I forgot it was even 160 last time or something. 16 times 10 is 160. Times 5 is 500 plus 60 times 5 is it 300? 500 plus 300? I guess that does make sense. Yeah, that felt wrong to me. So 800 divided by 10 is just 80. It's times 10 and divided by 10, so it's just literally the 10... Wait. Nope. I read the diagram. I forgot how the diagram works. 16 plus 10 is 26. Right, okay. 16 plus 10 is 26. 26 times 5 is 100 plus 6 times 5 is 30. So 130 divided by 10 is... Isn't that what I did last time? 13? I'm doing something fucking wrong in here, apparently. I assume it always has the order of operations just inside to outside. So I must just be embarrassingly doing math wrong in front of everybody. That's always fun. Alright. I have a phone. Let's just find out exactly what I'm doing wrong here. So it's 16... plus 16, wait, no, 16 minus 10. Jesus. Alright, yeah, my bad. It's 16 minus 10 would be 60. 16 minus 10 is 6. Just 6. I misspoke it there. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 divided by is 3. Okay, so my math was right. I was just wrong about what the math was supposed to be. Whoops. Which is fair. Yeah, that's my bad. I just straight up was misreading the document because I was thinking like the first step is plus when I was using all 4 of them, and I'm like, no, the plus is just the starting number. You don't actually add anything. You're essentially adding the starting number to 0, I guess. Not the worst time to have the chapel because I don't have any money yet, I guess. Just get out of the way now. Or arguably I'm putting it at the beginning of the process where it can really punish me long term if this turns out to be a major hub of the shit. Oh, the nook goes that way. Right. Den will give me access to the corner to spend a dead end. Gem. My favorite thing about gems is that I won't lose them when I go back to the chapel. Let's spend the guest room to get out of the way, because the storeroom will give me a coin that I will lose on the way back out. I definitely don't want the store to be here. Because I don't want to have to come this way and lose money every time I try to visit the store in the future, and also maybe a lot of steps. I get really paranoid that gems might be in weird, sort of secret-y spots. And I have so many steps this run. The pantry. Let's put the observatory here because I have the gem for it. And try to avoid generating money by this place unless I think I'm going to be able to avoid the chapel on the way back. We'll get our third star. The slice, plus 3 steps. I'm a little sad we never got to experience having 2 lock boxes in the I should have checked. I'll be back there later. I'll be back at the entrance hall at some point. I should check to see if the 2 of them were there, maybe. Oh, observatory, white knight. Is it called the observatory? Yes. Oh, don't drop it. Just put my phone away. Not even using it. Didn't even actually need it. I was just misreading the thing. Okay. Security and observatory both have a white knight. Den and storeroom both have a golden pawn. The bunk room has 2 black pawns and the chapel has a white bishop. So some of them have overlap. And I've never found a third of anything yet, which kind of makes me wonder if those things are paired with each other in some way. But we don't know what's going on with that yet. This will give me a coin that'll get taken away from me. Whereas the corridor might give me a chance to go around it. Yeah. I probably should have just accepted the cost, maybe. Parlor and nook. Do I want a key or a puzzle? The parlor always has 2 gems, right? We don't necessarily need keys yet. Whereas the gems affect what rooms I can generate. The black box is black. Okay, well I guess that's true. The black box is true. The black box is empty. This one might be hard. The black box is black, that's true. So one of you has to be lying. And one of you the other one could be lying or telling the truth. The black box is true. If that's true, then the black box is empty. If the black box is empty and black... If the black box is black and the black box is true, those are both true, which means this one has to be false and the black box is full. If this one is true... Oh yeah, this one has to be lying, right? Because if this was true, then the black box is empty. Then the black box is true would also be true, and the black box is black would also be true. So they'd all be true. So this one has to be full. That has to be the lie. Got it. That one took a little bit more to think about than some of them. Just to be sure about it. Probably the nook, just to maintain access to the entire right side of the map over here. Because otherwise it's all snaking to the left. Take that key. No special tool this time. What is that? Just a bookend? Strange place to store a bookend, because a book couldn't fit it there. Kitchen would dead end awkwardly. They're all gonna dead end. I don't want to have food here. I guess the nursery is alright, because it'll give me more footsteps in the future. Otherwise, this is a big dead end that I'm not going to want to visit, because it's a big snaking path that would take forever to get to. So we'll just go back and deal with not deal with the whole chapel part of the map anymore. But this will have long-term benefits, where every time I place another one of those bedrooms, we'll get a bonus benefit. A gem. Now we've got a couple gems. And I have no money to lose when I go back to the chapel. Only steps, which I have so many of. Thanks to finding the sauna last time. Which maybe I can just keep finding regularly and then benefit from that all the time. That could be a pretty big benefit, a pretty big bonus to my overall foot count, step count for the rest of the game. If I can keep that rolling. Okay, yeah, I kind of thought I looked around anyway, but yeah, there's no lockboxes around here. Womp womp. Security is good to get out of the way early so I can try to deal with any keycard stuff. Like always, let's lower the security until I find a keycard. Ah, it's laggy. There we go. Not totally sure how to get offline mode to trigger. If you break this, obviously you trip the circuit, but I've been to the break room and I don't really know how to like make it trip necessarily. I thought I said like if you rapidly switch it back and forth it'll do it, but that doesn't seem to happen either. Yeah. Take some pantry money. I don't need the commissary to turn right, because I'm going to be able to access that room regardless, so maybe let's generate the storeroom finally for the benefits it has. Since none of the options are going to let me go forward. I'm functionally going back around this direction anyway. Okay, no, I don't need the passageway. I just need the spare room, because I can use the entrance hall to fill in the one leftover spot. We'll just put a spare room here, and then go ahead and just plop anything here. Preferably a dead end. Get it out of my pool. I guess the utility closet. Awkward place to put it, but everything else would be wasted here. Is it worth even walking into rooms like this to check if they have anything on the floor? I'm not usually totally sure. But does this mean that I can now go through key cards without opening them? I guess we'll test. I mean, I don't have much to lose because if it doesn't work, I already couldn't open them because I don't have the key card. But if I broke it in some way, then now if I get a key card, it won't work, and I'll have to come all the way back to fix it. But I think that might be a reward for generating both the security room and the breaker room, is you get the option to set the default security to them being unlocked, and then use that to make them turned off, and then that makes them that turns them into being unlocked. So that seems like a high enough effort that they might have made it that way. Passageway is useless. I very specifically want the hallway. In fact, I need this hallway or my game ends already. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm out of doors. Oh god, that stressed me out a little bit. I need this hallway or else. When it comes to stuff like that, it says like, oh, west side stuff is more likely to be locked. We know it's not true because it's red, but it didn't specify that red notes are the opposite of what they say. It just says that they're not true. So I don't know if that means that necessarily if the east side is more likely to be locked as a result or what. Let's see here, the dark room. My goal is to create as many openings as possible. If I can functionally get to the left side from the hallway on the left, probably. So the bedroom and the dark room are kind of both a waste going left, because I already kind of have access to that direction, hopefully. Whereas going north gives me the highest chance of eventually being able to go east, hopefully. So I want this courtyard. Metal detector's back. Ta-da! We'll maybe loop back just to see how bad my stakes might be. Ooh, a lot of dead-end stuff. Green rooms do not cost things to draft. That would be pretty good. A lot of this green stuff would be nice, but I don't want to create a dead end if I can avoid it. Not right now. I'm sorry that this is supposed to be, it's like somewhat negative to generate this room apparently. Ah, it's a dead end anyway. The garage. If only I had the garage keys. If I generate this now, it's going to be kind of wasted. But the lavatory is just a waste. I might as well get this for the keys to really guarantee that I can keep going. Because I have so few doors that if they become locked, I just lose. There's the keys. Do I need to go back to the circuit breaker? Is the... I forgot about the circuit breaker. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Babbage is the last name. I guess most of the people are referred to by their last names regardless. So many boxes I can't open. Not that. So maybe you can drive, but also maybe the game will just let me walk outside. I would love to be able to go outside. I'm so curious about that. That's what I was curious about. I remember. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is costly to go back to the front door. But that's where the, yeah, that's where the closet is. You know, it'll cost even later to come back here later. Cost even more later. Don't love spending my steps like this, but isn't there a... Can't I turn the garage on? And the dark room on, gymnasium off? Seems like good outcomes. Yeah, I fucked that up. I forgot that I have this incentive to turn the garage on because I'm like, oh, if the garage is turned on, inherently I was like, Well, a garage has a garage door. So if it's powered, I must be able to open it. What does it mean to be able to open the fucking garage door? Do I get to leave? What do you gain access to when you walk outside? Will this function as a shortcut back to the entrance, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know if it'll be a permanent one. Do I unlatch it? I unlatched it. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. They didn't... Ah, that's what I figured. I figured that was going to happen. So now I can go that way. I don't necessarily know what that accomplishes. Make a wish? Oh, I can use my coins? Well, I don't know what that does. Interesting. I'm out here now. Oh, these count as zones. I'm using a step. Uh-oh. So when I go through that gate and that gate, I think I lose a step. Okay, yeah, ever since I saw the weird doors and stuff out here, I figured there'd be some kind of connection. I don't think we currently have anything that would be able to open up the orchard. A combination for that. Yeah, I'm using a bunch of steps right now, but we're learning stuff. I don't necessarily know what permanently unlocking the gate will do. I don't like that it's using steps right now. Yeah, given that I ran all the way back to the entrance to do this, it's kind of wasteful overall, but it means I can go to the garage to here. The part of me that wonders how useful this is because, like, if the garage door doesn't stay open, then what do you gain access to from having this gate open? Because you would still have to open the garage door from the inside first, then come all the way outside, and then come out the gate anyway, so if you had to manually open it every time, that wouldn't really change anything. So I don't know how interesting it necessarily is that it's open permanently now, unless there's something really cool in here. Oh. Okay. We have overworld stuff. Special floor plans now cost footsteps instead of diamonds. Tool shed, 2 special items. Trading post, items for trade. I mean, this is interesting. Footsteps could... I mean, I don't know how expensive the footsteps are going to cost, but diamonds are a throttling point for me. And if it's the same number of footsteps as diamonds, that could be somewhat expensive, but it means not a lot of not turning around. I don't know. We can generate stuff here. Oh, it also gave me 5 footsteps. Is it a broom? It is, but not one I can use. Oh, something's up. I have different goals now. I don't even know if I need to get to the antechamber or not. 45 rooms, two wings, 2 starting rooms, antechamber sealed, 9 ranks. 45292? Coincidence? Where is room 46? 9590. Tested my full house theory, no luck, as expected. Different people are all commenting on this. So somebody thought they'd be able to open it by filling the house. And they're saying that's not the solution. You don't win. 45292. Let's see. Give me a little space to write. I just wrote that number and circled it because that's what they did. It's a combination of the numbers from the thing, but I don't know what it goes into, but it might be a combination. I believe the orchard was a 4-digit combo, though. The safe might be 5 digits. I think, well, the fake safe combo is 4 digits. I always love the part of a puzzle game where you pull back the veil and the boundaries you thought the game had, and you start going like, nope, you can do other weird shit and go out of bounds, kinda. It's always fun. It's expected. It's in every single one of them, basically, and when it's not, it feels really weird when it's not there. But it's still fun to see how it manifests each time. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance to the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This is the guy that was accused of stealing, right? This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. I need a shovel. Give me a shovel. I want to dig them up. You are required to vacate the hovel on the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, House Manager. There's no digging spot, isn't it? No shovels anywhere. Ah, this is interesting. Okay. Outer room. Westgate path leads to an outer room. Permanent additions. The Westgate path is permanent. This isn't necessarily. Although I think I can walk here at the beginning of every run if I go out the front door and then pick an outer room. And the outer rooms are a particular different pool of rooms, right? So like these, they probably all affect the run in a way. This one made it so that I spend footsteps instead of gems, which we might regret. We'll find out. God, that's so many parts of this process cost me steps. Like, that's interesting though. So now I can go over here and put an outer room, and that like creates that's a relatively common thing in roguelike type games, that you do a thing that sets the tone of the randomization. Like a modifier that changes things up a bit. Like how in Ballard you unlock a bunch of different decks, and those decks change the pool of cards you start off with or some other characteristic. And that does mean that the game plays a bit differently with some level of customization. Okay, that was not a footstep. I wonder if you can drive out here, but only when you have the car. Doesn't want me to open it. Yeah, I wonder how far it goes. Interestingly, also, the garage itself is not a permanent addition, right? So this whole area over here is like super modular. It has to be ready for the garage to be in a different position each time, right? Swan Song. SWNSNG. It's always Swan Song. Okay, time to get back to what I was doing, I guess. But that was a cool moment. And I clocked that the moment we got to our first breaker room. I was like, wait, there's a garage. I haven't found it yet, but somewhere there's a garage. And if there's a garage, that inherently has a big metal shop door that goes outside. What does that mean? Okay, this has to have multiple paths or I lose. So the drawing room is a great thing to do here, so I don't just lose. Because the library will push me against the wall, and then I might not be able to get out of the wall. We're very constrained. Nothing remarkable around here. Just the explanation of what the grammar of it is. Let's use a normal key. Ugh. Not great. I turned the light on in the dark room. Does that mean that it won't happen? Nope. Dick. That I could fix it. Step requirement 3. So what is it going to be then? Something good? Commissary, items for sale. Well, I have some money. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience, but it's a red note, so it's fake. Good to know. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and the laboratory. Any questions? Yeah, we've read this all before. Swan song, yep. Without? The mine? Nothing in there. Annual Maid's Day, 2 days only. All items 50% off. Only on day 20 and 21. What a funny mechanic to incorporate. Oh, it's the dirigiblocks that doesn't work apparently. I wonder why they launched without a functioning minigame. Alright, what do they got? Ooh, a whole screen for it. Sledgehammer costs that. Set of gems. Running shoes. 1 gem. I can buy 1 gem, and I don't want gems because I'm spending footprints anyway. I'm spending steps. And I can't afford anything else. So they're still relatively expensive. Let's see. If I get a special key, it's more likely to be a really good room, I think. And that might... Let's do that. Not that one, maybe. Oh, what did I spawn? The Chamber of Mirrors? You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I don't know if I want that. I just opened the secret door on the other side of the Chamber of Mirrors. Are you saying I need to spawn a second Chamber of Mirrors to get on that side of the room? To do like a secret? I think it is. I think they're indicating that something happens if I spawn a second Chamber of Mirrors and then walk in and press the special button in the middle. Does it close again if I press it again? It does. What are you metal detecting? Is it the button? Is it behind one of these walls? Key. I can't get to the keys. Yarg. Okay, the Chamber of Mirrors is very interesting, but also scary that I can draft copies of rooms I already have, because that means, well, it'll be interesting if it's the Chamber of Mirrors. Anything else, it could be like disastrous things I already spent could just come back now that I don't necessarily want. And also, once again, down to 1 door, so that's not going great for me. Gymnasium, loose steps, still only have one path. Whereas if I spawn the passageway, I start running out of footsteps. Let's do it. At the very least, I don't have much reason to backtrack right now. I've, like, everything's kind of done. I'm pretty much just going forward from here. Oh, this is a side path into the Room of Mirrors. That'll let me get a key, but at the cost of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will obliterate my footsteps, all for a key I don't necessarily need, so I think I'm gonna not go there. 'Cause I think each room just has... It does have a button, potentially, but otherwise it just has... the one key? I don't know what's going to open. What a weird little room. It's tempting. Maybe if I get access to another side of it, I'll consider it more. I'm just not that desperate for keys right now. Plus 10 steps. Or a nook to keep turning left to put another thing down. But the steps. Do I risk it? This is such a mistake to risk, isn't it? There's only so much pool. I probably just made a stupid mistake. $1. The bedroom's not necessarily helpful navigationally here, so I guess I might just do the key. Which might actually give me more steps, I think. How much is 4 worth? Plus 1 diamond. And since I'm rapidly running out of steps, and I did that to myself, because I did the steps cost things thing. But at least I got this. But yeah, the diamond might be useless to me. I don't know if I can even do anything with the diamond now that I've spent, let's see, gotta go this way. Rapidly losing my steps. I don't think I can do anything with the diamond, now that everything costs steps instead. That kills me, that kills me. Okay, kitchen will give me food. That gives me more steps. Experimental house features. I want to see what that means, but I don't want to go left into the wall, so I'd rather do the kitchen and go right. And it cost me some steps to get in here, didn't it? I'll get some more as a result of the thing. Alright, how much can I afford? It's not great. Ooh, plus 5 steps for every red room in my house. Ooh. I have 2 red rooms. I could have had more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this will give me 3, but this will give me 10 for $2 more. $3 more. So that's a bit more helpful. And then I guess the banana. Spend 2 to get 3. It's not amazing math, but it'll keep me going a little longer. Okay, so I have some more steps, and I'm all the way up here, which isn't the worst. Plus $8. Lose 3 steps. Lose 2 steps every time I enter this room. If you're gonna try to tax me like that, I might as well just put the one down that... Yeah, the one that just cost it up front. Because then at least I get $8. In fact, what do you... Yeah, I can turn that $8 into more food right now. Greetings. Oh... This room has coins, but also has things that it tries to make me spend coins on. Oop. A black bishop. First, whoever gave me this handwriting. Who is me? Okay, got that written down. It should be coins. Here we are. Okay. It's such a nice amount of money. I don't know if I want to spend it on the goddamn fortune teller thing. I don't even know but it might tell you something cool. is the problem. What are you detecting? Oh, more coins. Then not for the jukebox, though. Record's not playing. Okay, let's get me some more footsteps. There we go. We're much healthier again. Some good money to find. And I guess let's try the genie thing. It's not a genie. What am I talking about? But these are always... It's a fortune teller.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Oh.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So you'll have more to say tomorrow? Huh. That was kind of wild. Okie dokie. So the secret... Hello, singing fish. Actually, might not be... Actually, well, I guess the singing fish was based on existing things, wasn't it? The door... First of all, that shoreline that they showed at the beginning looked like a freaking, like, Elden Ring location. The door has a moon on it, and I think... Was it the author? I don't know, there's a woman in portraits that has a moon necklace that's very specifically highlighted. We still only have one room. Oh, one door. Oh god. Stop. Not a bad place to put the four-way passage to give myself more options. But it's expensive, but that's what we gotta do, I think. Are there key cards here? That's not a key card, okay. Key and gem and money, or $4. This would go into the other side of the Chamber of Mirrors. I guess the way I placed the Rumpus room, I don't really have a choice, I think, but the way I placed it gave me made me lose access to one of the sides, but maybe with 3 of the sides we can access the rest food. So now 2 of the sides have opened and they both have their own buttons. I don't know what the result of that will be. But going there will cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get there. how much do I care about this fucking room? The more it opens up, the less it might cost to get back. I want to see. I'm just worried it's a huge waste. Oh, I'll go through the pantry though, and I'll be able to afford food again. Just a banana though. But this salves some of my feelings right now, at least. So forward 2. 1, 2. Into the dark room. Into here. I have access to this key. And this button. Which opens over there. This is it's so designed to just cost you a bunch of steps. There's a key. Oh, you prick. I have to loop back around. Okay. Okay, I get to access this one at least. Yes! Is this the tipping point where the room has to open up? What? Oh, there's the one I already... Oh, I didn't gain access to... I didn't get anything new just now. Wait, I already had this room. So I have to go around and press that button, which has to probably open up one of these things. If either of these walls opens, I gain access to this button. I guess if any wall... Except that one. If that wall opens, then it's a waste. But if any of these 5 walls opens, I gain access to the middle button because that wall's already open. But if it's not one of the ones on that side, it might cost me like a fatal number of steps to get around. So this is becoming a problem very quickly. As kind of expected. But it's an interesting room that I would like to see what the consequences of are. What? Are you blinking about me about this room in here? No. No. God damn it. I literally can't access that side of the room without having that door. I wonder if that was pure RNG or if they designed this room so you can literally only get in the middle by getting every room, by getting in every door. I don't know, because when I pressed that button, it just opened that one. Which is like a huge, like, oh, you just walk right in. But then that didn't work out from that point on. And then none of the other buttons opened any of the inner walls? Did I get... I don't know if I got screwed by RNG or if the game's designed to not let you through until you open every door. But damn. What a letdown. I spent so many steps on that, I'm back to not having steps again. Two dead ends. I should go for the parlor so I can at least keep going. The gems in both the black... The gems are in both the black box and the white box? So it's probably the blue box, because I'm pretty sure that's not even possible, but we'll find out. The gems are in both the blue box and the black box. The gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Only one key, right? It actually never... The rules never say I can only open one. I just think that's the case. Blue and black. Black and white. Not in the white or blue. I mean, it has to be... They're both lying and you telling the truth, right? Because it has to be... Yeah. It only can be in one of them anyway. Okay. This is a run where gems don't matter. Alright, I have 2 doors I can use at least. It's been a while since that's been the case. But this run's probably ending very soon. If I don't get access to some good old food. Locker room, sauna, and pump room. There's a chance of finding items in green rooms. I don't know if I'm gonna find a green room ever again. These with the step requirements, fuck. Kinda can't afford that. I'm gonna put the corridor down. Which might cost me more steps anyway from walking up and down it. But also, we don't know how to open the antechamber anyway, so for all I know, this is kind of a waste. Spread coins. The opportunity to earn and spread coins. It's gonna cost me all my steps. I should probably put the bedroom down just because it'll turn the corner safely and it'll functionally refund my steps. Yep. It also gave me +5 in the moment. I forgot because I have the nursery. So the nursery gives me +5 right now. Nothing else in here counts as an item, I don't think. I don't want to lose steps. Ugh. Is it worth it for the 4 items? Those will cost me 3 steps, then I cost 1 to go in, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll cost me 8 to get back to here, and then I'll be back down to like the next 3 rooms being like, I hope I get food right now. But the 4 items could be kind of life-changing. Alternatively, I put the gymnasium down. I lose 2 steps when I walk into it. But then I just walk down here and leave. And the alternative is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is more. So this is still cheaper and it connects. So this will save me steps, actually, ironically. But it does do me an ouchie. Oh! I powered down the gymnasium and that does actually work. Its power being turned off means I don't lose the 2 steps. That's very funny. I have no idea how to open this. And it's my goal, so that's a little frustrating. Knowing that our goal is to get here, but we don't actually know how to do our goal even when we reach it. Maybe it's when you open... Maybe you have to have an attaching room in all 3 directions. And then maybe the back door of it opens into the secret place that we're trying to reach. But it might be way harder than that. You might just have to do a lot of progression stuff in general. We might just be trying to do a bunch of map stuff, and that's it. If I place the guest bedroom, the game ends. Okay, yeah, only this bedroom will allow me to actually get to anywhere. Otherwise, the game ends. And we have more steps again. And yeah, it's the same... It's the same bedroom, basically. Oh, hello. A trunk. This might have been a mistake to open, because I might... Okay, never mind. It has 3 keys in it. Great news. God, I love not being punished for my mistakes. The bedroom has a golden pawn. Okay. That combines with the den and the storeroom as the ones that have golden pawns. This may or may not ever matter. Could just be a silly asset reuse, like, chess, you know, like puzzles and chess, aha. A lot of escape rooms have chess pieces around for whatever reason, but sometimes they are puzzle mechanics, so that doesn't settle things at all. Storeroom will kill me, walk-in closet will kill me, courtyard will not kill me, so we do the courtyard. It will not connect to the antechamber though, so I don't get to test my theory of that being how you progress. God, the mirror room letting me repeat rooms is weird. The bedroom in the bedroom, the courtyard in the courtyard. It feels weird to have them repeating like that. But yeah, when I first generated the chamber of mirrors, I thought that you had to generate a second chamber of mirrors, and then we came in through the back, the other one, you'd appear in the back of that room, and then get to open the secret's other side. I didn't think the chamber of mirrors would just be a place you access from 4 different directions. In part because the chamber of mirrors icon on the map doesn't have 4 doors? I guess they don't show 4 doors because they don't want to, like, imply that you'll be able to go through it when you're placing it, to be fair. It does look like that has the outlines of 4 doors. If you look at, like, the edges there. Yeah, I can't point at it because I can't leave this box, but yeah, like the pantry, the directions you can't go and don't have anything, but the chamber mirrors does have 4 outlines of doors, so I guess that indicates kind of that you can do that. I kind of messed up by putting the Rumpus room here, but I don't remember what the options were back then. I think I couldn't do anything going right, but I could be wrong. But I'm so annoyed that it worked out like that. A sledgehammer. Now I can break all of those lock boxes that it's too late for because the run's basically over. Give me a shovel, you dick. I want a shovel. Let me dig. There's dig spots. Give me a shovel. What are we pinging? Look, another key. So many keys. I'm glad that they put those there for keys and coins. Like, if you get down to it, I guess gems are easier to spot. But these keys can be really sneaky. The office kills me, the nursery kills me. So I can only place the den. Got very simple decision making at the moment with how things are going. Ah, sledgehammer. Nice, I got to use it. Gems I don't need. Can I go back to spending gems, please, game? Please? I wish it was an option to spend steps or gems. That flexibility would have been nice, but no, I've really like put myself in trouble by entering into this situation. Because now I have a bunch of gems I can't spend. Closet will kill me. Pool is good. Office is less good. Yeah, the pool gives me a lot of options for being able to get around. Cost me 3 steps too, so it's less expensive than the office. I'm curious about the earn spend. Oh, it's persistent. That's a lot of coins. It's less than last time, but the water level is persistent between runs. That's interesting. So whatever I do to the pool will also be persistent, or the fountain if I do that. Which is interesting too, because the fountain feels like a Mist reference almost, in the way that, like, in Mist... Oh, that's me in. Okay. A puzzle for the billiards room. I don't need that many steps at this point because we're kind of trapped, but this might give me a cool item that might help with something somehow. I don't know. I don't know, man. This run's kind of ending, and I don't think there's anything else to do to save it. But also, it's like the most victorious I've ever been, so that's pretty good. But I'm also a little uncertain about how to proceed at some point. Going forward. 4 times 2 is 8. 10 times 3 is 30. Divided by 6 is 5. 12 minus 9 is 3. 9 times 10 is 30. 30 divided by 15 is 2. Is it cool? It's a key. Alright. Oh, a silver key? I don't necessarily need I don't really need a silver key either. Like, I don't... Might as well just use it because I can't go to any of this part of the map. Yeah, I really filled this map in. I'm about to run out of steps. If I do this, it'll spend 3, and then I'll spend another one walking into the room, which will be 4. And then when I place the next room, I won't even be able to walk into it. I gotta do the boudoir. This steps economy is becoming a problem. Alright, this one gives me more steps. Okay. I can try some of our theories a little bit. Alright, so the wrong save combination is supposed to be 9083. 45292. That was the circled number in the shack. Any other numbers I got around? Is SYNKA attributable to numbers? Not really. Let's double check something really quick. MCCXII. One, 2, 1, 3. Oops. This is the number I got from the... 1, 2, 1, 3. Enter. No. I'll just write down what it is, though. Alright, so 1213 is the wine cellar number. Yeah, none of the numbers I know so far seem like they turn into a combination. The Ruota number there's a Ruota combination that requires me to know what Ruota's first name is, but that's for the hacking or whatever. Spread keys throughout the house and also just generate the locker room, which I don't have yet, I guess, instead of the closet. I guess so. I have the steps for it at the moment. And it did not open the far door. Oh. That's interesting. The lockers are locked, so it's a bunch of opportunities to use my keys. So if you have like a fuck you number of keys, you can spend them here. Those two are open. I wonder if there's any indicator at any point about which lockers you might want to open. Yeah, at this point this run's pretty over. I gave it a good go. That map's very filled in, but didn't get those last three. And ultimately just don't know how to open the antechamber, but this is a good run. We got outside. Like, that's big. I maybe won't do this next time. Because losing footsteps... I don't know. I mean, I can't say it didn't work well. It's been stressful. But I would not have been able to generate nearly as many rooms with my gems, which I still only have 8 of. The gems are expensive. There are ways of getting footsteps back. So... maybe it is good to do this particular remix. Yeah. Oh well, a few things have been iterated and stepped forward. Let's arbitrarily try some of these lockers, since I've got some keys. An orange! I can live slightly longer. But why? At this point. More money I don't know how to spend. Now if I made it back to the food place... I'm out of keys. I thought I had one more. If I make it back to the food place, I can buy even more food and run around even longer. Whoa. Isn't that cool? Where was the food place? Commissary, items for sale. 1, 2, 3. Can't go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... to get to the kitchen. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll get to the kitchen first. Which will give me just enough to get the commissary. I don't think I placed the closet that lets me keep items. Just let me in, man. Is there like a trick? There's ventilation up there. What's up with that? It looks like it sneaks you in. But maybe that's just the design of this particular room. Okay, so we have a lot of looming questions, because like I still need to figure out how to get the safe combination. There's a few things that are still looming. Oh, I'm not going to get back to the kitchen, because none of this is connected. I forgot what exactly I was dealing with here. We'll see where I end up. Hey, a key. How did I miss you? Not that I need it. I could have opened another one of those lockers. In fact, maybe I should have just gone back and done it anyway. Oh, I'll make it back to the kitchen. But if I spend too much on food, I won't be able to afford any items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 4 steps. Ta-da! 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need 10. Oh, they sell out. No. I was just thinking, like, if I go back to the commissary and it turns out they're selling... Oh, I've been to the commissary. I don't care about the commissary. They sell gems and a sledgehammer, I guess, which I already have. Ah, fuck. I've already been there. Yeah. I was like, what if they have the car keys? I was like, what if they have the car keys? And I got to the garage and this was the coolest run ever. That's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna be sad. Well, let's buy some more gems anyway for no good reason. Running shoes, yay! Relaxing. I've got so many items on me this run. Why? Alright, well, I tried. Got the sledgehammer, coin purse, metal detector, magnifying glass, and running shoes. Nice. And I'm gonna die in 4 steps. What's the least depressing place to die in? The hallway or the corridor? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Die in the Hall of Mirrors. Die in the Hall of Mirrors. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's poetic. It's poetic. It's poetic. This death is poetic. And so I'm gonna have to call it a day. Both in real life and in the game, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go off to a Las Vegas convention and celebrate my birthday. And y'all hopefully enjoy these videos, and I'll come back in like a week and record some more of these and see how this game's going. I'm really into this. I enjoy the house building and the strange vibe of all that. It's just a very different kind of game. I am constantly worried, just trying to figure out what my long-term goals are and whether or not, like, because I did well enough at building this house this run that I'm like, it's not that out of the realm of possibility for me to fill houses already. So now I'm gonna be like, what do I do when, like, how do I open the antechamber, and how will I know what secrets to pursue at some point? Hopefully I don't run out of things that I'm trying to accomplish. But yeah, 42 rooms, 6 items, 6 new rooms. Only have 3 missing slots. Not bad. See you guys next time.